one of the things that I loved when taking your class is the group classes and individual is you're all about the act breaks. Is that still the same? Is that where you start with individual writers?
Yes, yes, only as markers, not as you must have certain plot points at act breaks.
Yeah,
I'm not a believer in that. But to help you organize your wonderful story, I basically help you sweep them into four piles. If you're doing a feature, Act One, Act 2A, Act 2B, and Act 3, help you know, like, I'm going to tackle this in this part. Then I'm going to move on to this and this part. And
yeah,
then this is going to happen, moving us into this, and so on. So when you know those markers, then you can write toward them freely and you know you have a plan.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, cool. So do you find, I guess on that note, do you find like storytelling principles are universal, wherever you talk about writing, or do they vary significantly across different places?
Well, I think we all start with a beginning, middle, and end because we
Yeah,
all naturally do it, through time. We start with a once upon a time, and sometimes we end with a happily ever after. And it's just us needing to make sure the story doesn't go on and on and on and on and
right.
on. You don't
Yeah,
say to a kid to be continued,
yeah,
right? You you know, you give it a moment, and it doesn't always
yeah,
have to be happily, you know,
yeah,
but it's the idea that we come to a conclusion. We started with a problem, we have an answer.
yeah,
Even if it was an interesting way of getting an answer, even if it's the wrong answer. Um, so I think that's what's universal. And then how we explore that, that's the writer's choice. But then along the way, there are certain guideposts that can help you say, it can help the writer in terms of, okay, wait a minute, have I really started my story? Am I advancing my story? Am I heightening my story? Am I making it too easy? Am I using everything that I used in the story so far to help solve a
yeah,
problem? Asking those kind of questions along the way, you can call them, structure, or you can just call them common sense. Okay. But
yeah.
it'll help you. How you get there though, your particular voice though, that's up to you.